I got a couple of guests coming in right now. Paul is from the Falcon Blues TV. I used to drink in the Falcon years ago when my mum used to live up in Kirby. And he's with an Everton fan who's just flown 26 and a half miles to come and see... pardon?
Hours.
Oh, sorry, just flown... yeah. You'd have to be a member of the government to fly in a jet for 26 hours. He's just flown 26 hours to get here to watch Everton this afternoon against Brighton. So welcome to Liverpool Live, Sachin.
Thank you, mate. Thanks for having me, Billy.
It's my pleasure, Sachin.
Yeah, thanks for having us, Bill.
And Paul's with us from Falcon Blues TV.
That's right, yeah. You can all subscribe on YouTube, follow us on Instagram. So, Billy, you used to drink in the Falcon, eh?
I did, used to drink in the Falcon many years ago. My mum lived in Whitefield Drive, I think it was.
Small world, eh?
Yeah.
I'm a South Sea Marine myself. I'm from Kirby, but your socks are safe, don't worry, I won't be robbing them.
So, Sheen, you're from, is it Minnesota you live in now, which is in the state of Oregon?
No, Minnesota's a separate state.
From Minnesota.
He's done on his geography, isn't he?
But you don't live in a state, you live in a town in a state, don't you?
True, but nobody knows those cities that I'm from.
No.
They're not New York, Miami, Atlanta.
Okay, so you've flown 26 and a half hours to get to the game today.
On 2 days' notice. I booked the flight on Tuesday and left on Wednesday. Got it here on Thursday.
What a guy.
So how did you become an Everton fan? There must have been a certain time and suddenly you said, I think I'll support Everton FC. Did you feel sorry for us?
Well, I feel sorry for myself in a sense because all the Minnesota sports teams, if you're into American sports, are terrible. We haven't won anything since 1991 out of 4 teams. So I couldn't support a team that won all the time because that's not what I know.
No. Yeah.
And then Everton, the People's Club, all sound, the charity work. It's a community organization as much as a football club, and it was something I felt right supporting. And everyone I've met has been top mate, top blue.
So how many games have you seen so far?
This is my second. I came in 2018 for the Derby.
Well, you jinx, are you?
We didn't lose it.
Oh, well, that's all right then. I thought you meant the last Derby.
No. 0-0 draw.
No, that sounds like one of our games.
Yeah, so 4 years ago, we put out on Twitter, does anyone interested in doing some videos? And Sachin got in touch. So for 4 years, he's been doing videos for us, really good ones as well, really funny. He's got a load of Scouse lingo. So we only met yesterday for the first time. Yeah. But it's great to have him over. And what a trip for the toffees, you know what I mean? That's a proper Evertonian there.
Yeah.
So how long have you been an Everton fan, Sachin?
Since 2013-14. So when we were on the up.
Yeah.
And then it's been on the down.
But you're still stuck.
Still love it.
So over this period of time, do you have an Everton favourite player?
Leighton Baines.
Leighton Baines, yeah, what a great player he was.
He's one of us, right?
Yeah.
I'd say, yeah.
So by far, Leighton Baines.
And it's terrible, because he was one of the best penalty takers.
It's horrendous, yeah.
But you only remember the one he missed, don't you?
Well, yeah, but it's a great free kick taker as well.
Yeah.
And scored some good goals.
Never scored at Goodison, though.
That's right, never scored a free kick at Goodison.
Crazy.
He's a good Kirby lad as well, Yeah.
What do your friends think of you, Sachin, when you... I mean, who can you talk to about Everton when you're over there in Minnesota?
I indoctrinated one of my mates. I would get him up at 6:30, 6 a.m. We'd be on the ale. It was lockdown, so you could only see a few people, and it was when we were flying under Carlo, and so he was like, "Oh, we're on the up, we're gonna do well." I said, "Wait, mate, wait," and then crashing down. Rafa Benitez came in. I said, "Yeah, this is Everton for you," and he's still a fan. I gave him a couple of my beanies and a kit, and he bought his own, and he went when Everton went to Minnesota last year.
Do you play yourself, Sachin? Because it still hasn't taken off in America, has it, soccer?
It slowly has. It depends on the city.
Very slowly.
Yeah, but I do. Good center back. So get me in there.
Yeah. He's a big, tall guy. I mean, everyone's taller than me, but this guy is just, wow.
He is.
Yeah.
Can you get up to see the manager?
I know, yeah.
Can you get a trial before the game?
Get a contract today, yeah.
1 day contract.
So you're able to watch us in the States, presumably on your television channels?
Yes. It's very accessible. And there's a Scouser who lives in Portland, and he has a pub, Away Day Brewing. So if you listen in Portland, go check it out. Wow. He opens, for not every match because it's so early there, 7 a.m. for the 3 p.m. kickoff. but we go there. That's where the Oregon Evertonians go to watch.
Okay, tell us about Falcon TV then, Paul.
Yeah, so Falcon Blues TV, we've been going for 6 years now. Yeah, we've had some great guests. All my dad's heroes, Peter Reid, Neville Southall.
So which channel you're on? How can we watch it?
You can subscribe on YouTube. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram. But YouTube's the main one, really. We have an audio podcast. Yeah, we've had some great guests like Peter Reid, Neville Southall, Big Joe Royal. Peter Reid was my favourite one because he's from Ayton. And he kept making jokes about Kirby, so we love all that. And, you know, it's been great. I really enjoy it. You know, I'm no expert or anything like that. I'm just a support worker who likes talking nonsense on YouTube sometimes, but we tell it how it is, and you get to meet great people like this. And getting up at 7 in the morning, like getting up earlier than that to go and watch the Blues, that's commitment, that.
It is.
Yeah. Wouldn't have it any other way, though.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I've played there a couple of times, Sachin, just to make you jealous. I played in Harry Catherick's testimonial, and I played in 1 or 2 other games there for testimonials as part of an all-star radio team and that. And it is a thrill when you run out on Goodison Park, I'll tell you.
To Z Cars too? Do they play that? Oh,
That's it.
I'm just happy to be here.
Speaking of the Falcon, Billy, on this Thursday at 8 p.m, I'm doing a free quiz. It's free to play. The winners can get a £40 bar tab. I always have a few little prizes to give out as well, like, you know, pot noodle or something, or some sweets. And you know, there's questions for everyone. There's some music ones, picture round, a couple of Love Island questions because you've got to be fair. Sports questions, but you know, it's free. If anyone's interested, come on down. Got to get the cheap plug in, haven't I, Bill? You know what I mean?
Well, I actually entered I entered the quiz in one of the big clubs, big pubs in town, and I won that. And I got 40 quid as well to spend behind the bar. Got 2 pints.
Where was that?
Well, Sachin, what's your prediction today? Everton against Brighton. Now, they've got 2 Liverpool players playing for them as well, haven't they?
They do, but I think we take the points 3-1. Tarky, DCL, and McNeil. That's who's scoring for me.
Now, what you won't have experienced, Sachin, Paul will remember this, in the good old days, when we were all behind the goal and we'd at the Gladys Street end, we'd escape from the boys' pen without breaking any limbs. But we used to always, if you had a favourite player, let's say it was Peter Reid, we'd say, give me a P, give me an E, give me a T, give me an E, give me an R, give me an R, give me an I, an E, give me an I, give me an E. Who have you got? All the crowd would shout, Peter Reid. You can't do it now. With the foreign players, you can't spell the name. You can't spell the name. So when you say, give me an E, give me a V, give me a C, give me a D, give me an L, give me an E, what have we got? He goes, I don't know what we've got there, I can't say it.
I wish we still had Dennis Strackwell-Arcey now, because that would have been a bit of a challenge, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Well, I was DJ at Goodison as well for about 4 years.
Really, yeah.
Jordan and Mick Lyons area, so it'd be in the late 70s when we were hardly wonderful. But I used to keep the crowd entertained because the football wasn't at that time. And I remember once when Mick Lyons was getting married on the Sunday, and I announced over the PA that the teams ran out and they're doing the kick-in and that. And I said, I'd like a nice big round of applause for Mick Lyons, who marries Chris tomorrow at 3 o'clock. So wish him all the best. And everybody applauded, of course. And I said, Mick, we've got a message for you from my fiancée. Don't stand in any free kick walls just in case. Okay, so seeing well, all I can say is I wish you all the best for today. Thank you for showing Evertonians will travel miles if they can to see our team win. 2-1 win today is the prediction. And if we get it right, we'll be on to you next week on the phone for another prediction. And Paul, good luck with the Falcon Blues TV. And that quiz night again.
Well, that's Thursday, the 9th of November at 8 p.m. on the Falcon. I'm Bewley driving, Kirby.
And £40 if you win behind the bar available for you. So